guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm creating this halo cat eye for deep set eyes. It's a matte look. I created it with my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette and just created this really glowy, bronzy skin look to go along with it. So if you guys would like to see how I created this makeup look, then just keep watching. So I actually took one of these little eyeshadow razors and just kind of took off the ends of my eyebrow because they were they grow like down around this part of my brow bone, and it actually made my eyebrows look thicker. So kind of vibing that. And then you can just kind of direct your eyebrows more up and out rather than coming down to kind of make your eyes look less downward, but just the tiniest little bit off the ends I took. I didn't go in. Some people go in like almost to the arch and then go straight out, but I just took off the little corners. I'm going to go in with my Milani Liquid Contour. I have been loving this all summer, and I'm just going to kind of make some vertical lines as opposed to a straight line. Sometimes I find that as I'm blending that out, you can kind of still get the shadow of that line there, and just going vertically gives you a better shape on the brows. Just kind of goes under the brow and just hugs on top of the brow bone as well. For concealer, I'm going to use my Essence Keep Me Covered concealer with aloe vera. I have this in the shade light medium. I've been loving this. This is so affordable and so good. It has great coverage and it just dries down nicely. It's not like, it doesn't go into your fine lines, and makes your under eyes look really just nice and soft. It's nice and natural, but covers up that discoloration, that darkness under the eye without looking too heavy. So I've been loving this one from Essence, especially for the summertime. I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Halo Liquid Glow. I have this in the shade 4 medium as well. This is good for me for summer when I have a little bit more of a tan. And I'm just going to go over everything with this. Just going to blend it over top of the contour, under the eye, just to have like a really glowy look going on with the matte eyeshadow look that I'm going to do. Just going to blend it out with my BK Beauty 101 brush. All right, we are getting our glow on, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to put on a little bit of the Bahama Mama bronzer just to kind of obviously add more bronze to the cheek, but just to tone down the glow a tad bit. Just a tad bit on the contour area, so we'll keep the glow happening middle of the face, just along the hairline. Keep the glow going on in the middle of the forehead. And then always on my neck. Got the glowy skin going on, the glowy bronzed vibe. Now I want to add to the eyes, I want to do a matte look. So I'm going in with my Naked 2 Urban Decay Basics little palette right here. I have some nice cooler brown tones, taupe tones, beige tones, gray undertones, all of that. And I'm going to do kind of like a halo cat eye. So I'm just gonna play around today, see what we can come up with. So I'm gonna go in with this brush from Mud. I don't have a number or a name on it, but it is a very angular brush, very petite. I used to use this for my brows all the time. And I'm gonna go in with Undone, the darkest shade in the palette first. And I'm just going to start building the cat eye on the outer corner. Putting in our outer wings first with this dark shade. Next, I'm going in with my JH40 Jaclyn Hill brush, and I'm going in with Primal, the shade right beside it. And I'm going to blend that into the outer corner and into the crease. I know it's early in the eyeshadow look, but I'm going to go in with my liquid liner right now, just in case I have an oopsie, and at least we're only this far into the look. If we need to fix it up. And I'm just staying really, really tight to the lash line. And the shadow kind of gives you a guide as well. And I don't mind if this side is a little bit thicker because this eye is a little bit bigger, so it will balance out the eyes. You can always use your fingernail to clean up the liner. Okay, once it's dried a little bit, I'm going to go back in with Undone and my angled brush and just kind of work around the liner a bit. Just adding a little bit more depth. So going from my lid up onto the brow bone to give like a continuous line. You can always blend it out after with a brush if it feels too much, like you could just blend through. Now I'm going to go again with my angular brush and undone and go into the inner corner. And just following along the lid line. Following along the lid. We still have this bright area in here, so that's not going to make our eyes look more deep set. I'm going to take my Jaclyn Hill brush again and go into Primal and do the same kind of blend of the two tones. And just feather it out. I'm going to take my Jaclyn Hill JH35 brush and I'm going to go in with Cover. And I'm going to place that up on the outer corner, like the top brow bone part, but just the outer edge. And then I'm going to go in with Brisk right beside it, same brush, and follow through along the top of the brow bone. I already have a line from the crease, so I'm not going to go in there too much. I like the brightness that I'm keeping here. I don't want to add any darkness there. Just filling in the outer corners a little bit with Undone, just right here to kind of balance it off. And that's the thing about eyeshadow looks. You just got to keep working with them and playing with them. When you see something you don't like you can go back and kind of fix it. It's not really like a step-by-step process where you're gonna kind of be done with one piece of it. Like, okay, I'm done with the outer corner. No, you might have to go back and fix it. Once I opened my eyes, I didn't like the way it looked, so I want to balance that a little bit more. I want the outer corner to look a little bit more distinct. So I'm just adding some more shadow there. And I'm going to have to clean up underneath in the outer corner because getting a little fallout here. I'm going to take my Mud 800S brush and I'm going to go in with Stark, which is the second lightest shade in the palette, and I'm going to brush that in the middle. It's going to blend out any kind of lines we got going on. I'm going to blend it up into the crease, into that brightness. And then I'm going to go in with Skimp, an even lighter tone. And let's see. I take my little flat brush and I'm going to really just focus that in the middle of the lid. And then in these corners, in these inner corners. And that is just adding contrast to that inner corner. So I just cleaned up under my eye with cotton pad and then just used a little bit more concealer. Definitely could have used tape on the outer corners. If you want an even more precise line, before you do any of your makeup, do your eyes first and use tape on the outer corner, and that will give you an even more precise line. I'm just going to tight line along the lash line just to add a little bit more thickness to the lash line, a little bit more intensity to the look. So I added some mascara, put my lip liner on, used my Wet n Wild Rose Comforting Lip Color. Love this. Perfect pinky hydrating nude tone and so good with the eyeshadow look. I am actually obsessed with the way this turned out. Just placing darkness in the right spots on your eye for deep set eyes just really enhances them. Keeping that brightness in the inner crease doesn't make them look even more deep set. I love the way it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you try this out, how it works for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again soon.